Writing Riku, and here we're playing Palworld. And originally, I had planned on going near the objective before I started a mission. Or, not a mission, me welcoming you back. But I just wanted to show you this little unlucky moment that I have. Um, I have an enemy stuck in the wall. Hang on. Really? I'm over by 17 pounds. Like, can't you just ignore that game? Please? For me? And I wasn't even overweight earlier. So, I'm not sure what I picked up that ruined everything. Anyway, there's an enemy stuck in the wall here. I had originally thought that there was a way to get here. I am not certain. You can call me a fool, but I've searched this side over here, the bottom. I shot my laser near the side, just in case one of the walls are breakable. Yeah, I don't know. It just appears that I got really unlucky. And I don't know. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I wanted to follow up on something because I know I was saying it at the end of last episode, and I ran out of time, so I couldn't say it. But I really do like this game. There are a few things that are pretty strange, and that's they like to do stuff, but they don't implement very often. Like, they're doing a little bit of here and there. Maybe it's them trying to figure out how much fit they want to put in. But that encounter there, okay, I'm pretty sure it was thugs versus the PIDF. And that's something that just never happens. I've seen it happen twice. Maybe it happens more often? I don't know. But Sakura Jima. And next is, I think the schematic should have showed up a bit more. I personally would like a radar for these at some point. I don't know if there is. I'm sure there is. Okay. I don't want a fucking lucky Grimtail, dude. Probably gonna die first before I even get it. Nope. Now, on the other hand, some things I do really like about the game. Oh, hang on. Before I go into that. So, if I'm gonna complain about something, I should explain why it's a bad thing. So, the schematics, they should have a higher drop chance, like, throughout the whole game. I do feel like the level of them should be varied a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should get legendary every other second. That drawing board, first of all, you get it mid-game. It was like level 30, maybe 40. And because of how everything upgrades, unless there's an alternate upgrade system for lower level items, so for example, they're like, here, these items can go rank 5, and every item's legendary rank is, I won't say equivalent, but near a late game difficulty. But they aren't. And the reason that comes up to being mildly important is nimble. Oh. I didn't mean to beat it up like that. Poor Kyojiro, I didn't mean to do that either. The reason it comes up being important... Nope, I'm dead. Stop. Well, I'm gonna have to ignore him now. And that's important because right now, I know I've explained this before. I'm at a point where if you gave me a purple crossbow, it wouldn't even compare to something like the Vortex Beater. I know this is green, but that's how it came out of the chest. Of course, I don't remember how much you need to make it. It's just, you might end up getting a lot of legendaries that are just useless. Like, you're not even gonna be able to do anything with. Now, how does that make any sense? Hmm. I think I'd enjoy one of those. Hello? Oh, I killed the other one. Oh god, oh god. No, stop attacking me. Oh god. Run, run. Okay, I guess this is the way the moon flag anyway. So yeah, there's almost like no real use of getting a legendary item. Because you're almost never going to get something on level. Okay. There's that. Uh... Who's gonna watch it? The Predator Pals? It's fine that they don't have a very high spawn rate. Or not Predator Pal. Yeah, they uh, they don't have a very high spawn rate, but they feel like it, considering I almost never need them. And every time I'm about to reach one of these pylons, the Great Eagles, I see a goddamn thing. Which isn't great. It isn't great, because I have to sneak, or, you know, die. Hello. Who might you be? A pal that you may I see? I have a request for one such as you. There's a certain katana I want you to bring back to me. It was taken by the Moonflag clan. Disturbs the peace is what they said. That said, they have their reasons. I bear no ill for the theft, but the katana is a memento of someone special to me. I implore you, please help me retrieve it. Yes. And my gratitude, I shall show you where they can be found. The rest, I'll leave up to you. Now, past hats, they leave a lot to desire in terms of customization. Okay. Ow. Nope, What? Did that kill it? Yeah, it did. I couldn't have even avoided it. Predator pals feel like they appear so often. Like, to me, I've had so many appear at the worst time. It's just amazing. The suits here. Find a well-worn katana, which I believe is brass fine. Nice. Fucking really. This game has, oh god, their own kind of creatures, I suppose. So, like Dogen, they're aggressive. Bulldosu, though, I could be wrong, but I thought they were like kind of chill. What? No, I need the egg. Okay, I don't need the stone, so give me the egg. I am indebted to you, most noble Palpatine. Theater of Crossroads with the Moonflies. In that case, I would yes, yet another favor of one with such skill as yours, noble Palpatine. Short way south of here, you'll find the Dancing Sakura Shrine. Have you head there and search for signs of a kind of letterbox. If I cannot give any more details on that, I would be satisfied should you be able to find any. If you are unable to find anything at all, I hope you can aid me in the search. Now, there are actually a lot of areas. This is one. Uh, this is one. All the way down to here. This area level is extraordinarily low. Of course, this is supposed to be, and I expected this to be. However, I think most of this was low as well. And it's a very wide area for them to be really low level. I understand this was like 30, and this is fine. After all, it comes from right here, and this average around 30 as well, I think. Maybe this was upper 20s, and this one was a lower level. Second, and this just affects my base, is the only reason I hate it. I wish places where you put your base were completely unaffected by rocks. Because these keep respawning, and it's just a waste to have. Now the next, I kind of wish, on average, or, oops. I think on average, the weight of items should be lower. I know, I can lower it. I have, and I still have again. But to put it plainly, even though I've lowered the average item weight, something like 3 ore mines is just insane for me to call too heavy. I ran out of Peldium fragments. Now this could be a way. I hope there's a way to... I hope there's a way to... I wish there was a way for more shinies to appear. I personally have a hard time. Alright, look at that. I grabbed 444 of those. That was 3 things of ingot. I never picked up the brown. Are you serious? Time to test yet again. Now I'm sure there is, so I will wait to ask this. But I hope there's a way that um, I can get like one of those legendary passives. Because to be fair, a lot of these creatures can be legendary. Like Life Monk. For some reason, Life Monk is my strongest character. I don't know how. They're all hungry. I'm just giving them a second to eat. My Life Monk is one of my strongest people. I think it's crazy. I don't know. I assume it's still eating. Yes. Go back. Knock that off and just eat. Don't need you. Don't need you. I don't need you either. Nah, I haven't checked the medical bench for anything, so I can't. Or yeah, it is the medical bench. But I wish PAL upgrades were easier. I know there's something as simple as... I know there are enhancement scrolls. Which, you know, looking at this is completely bullshit. 100 ancient PAL manuscripts for 1 large training scroll. Alright. I need 1 more libero. Second, why is Bellinor's slab fragment appearing halfway into this? Like, Bellinor isn't a hard boss to fight. Oh my god. What happened? Oh, Palumba is 40,000. Grim. I don't know what the hell happened with that Grimtail, but that Grimtail is a freak as well. Like, Jesus. I don't know why Grimtail has that yellow aura around him. Maybe we'll find out at some point. Anyway, I don't know. Past the 3, I don't know what makes him stronger than the rest. Like, seriously. We'll have to save a 3 stars. That amazing. Because Catrice is close. I think I need a few ranks for her. I'll go ahead and do this mission. And then we'll go ahead and... get more of these, I guess. Have them create it. Hello. Hello. Alright. Before I say anything more about what I think they could have improved, and in terms of how this game is, it is really nice. They gave you a way. Oh god. Fuck, stop. Stop blowing up my screen. I wonder if it doubles just enemies in general. I don't think it does, but it would worry me. Alright. Before you laser beam at me again. That's out of the way. It gave you a settings control. I understand a lot of games that do this too. So there are lots of things that I have. I want that thing. Damn it. I didn't want to capture him anyway, so that's a good thing. I don't. And in terms of player design, you can work with a lot of people. They had their own system-based rendered. I mean, they had their own. Okay, they just got a life possibly. Nice. Wixen. No wait, that's a Catras. Not on good terms with Wixen, no. Al struggles at first, but it finally dials home, looks in the eyes. So understanding it's been cared for a short while after you finish treatment. Pretty sudden, however, it's apparent that it doesn't have the strength to stand. Judging from its condition, it's been a while since its last proper meal. She feed it something easy to digest. I have an egg. Doesn't seem like it's about to let its guard down anytime soon, however, it seems to be aware of the situation it's in. It suddenly drops something into the ground. It appears to be a kind of bag that's fastened to its neck. You find what appears to be a journal inside the bag. The erratic handwriting offers a glimpse into the desperate situation at the time. It reads as follows. To whoever reads this, I'm entrusting you with my Kitsune Nook. I ran into it on the island of dancing cherry blossoms where some low-born filth had been antagonizing it. Traveled together since, but it seems my journey ends here. I took on a request out of the local village. I was being threatened by a rampaging pal, but I wasn't up to the task. Managed to give it the slip, but it has a strong sense of smell. I'm sure to find us at any moment now. When it does, well, me missing an arm and my companion already on death's door, the outcome is obvious. But the less needless deaths, the better. I prepared for the worst and picked up some memory wiping medicine from a traveling merchant, fed it to my Kitsune Nook, and let it loose. That way it should go searching for its forgotten master and won't linger in the area any longer. My Kitsune Nook has been tormented by humans ever since it was a pup, so it detests anyone other than its master. If only I could believe that this medicine would make it forget all the hurt and hatred it's learned. I feel the deepest remorse toward the villagers who entrusted me with this task. The least that I could do is take that rampaging pal out with me. This time, though I know it's selfish to ask, I hope you'll help my Kitsune Nook find happiness now that it's lost everything else. By trading, look up to see the Kitsune Nook staring straight at you. Fair to it that it hasn't forgotten anything. In fact, it seems to be actively searching for its master. Judging from its wound, the incident in the journal wasn't recent. To think that this pal had been wandering all this time despite what happened. Memory wiping medicine shouldn't typically have an effect on pals, but it must have erased this Kitsune Nook's memories of its escape. Though it speaks no words, it's clear from the look in the pal's eyes that it wants to find its master. However, it doesn't seem willing to enter a pal sphere. It might take some time, but the only option is to retrace its steps and find its master. I mean, it's a deep story. God damn. Oh, 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 wait. Come back, come back, come back, you son of a... Hello there. I mean, I got a Yakumo. I don't know if it's easy going, though. I did get a Yakumo, right? Like... Oh, I have a lot of Bushi. Oh, I know I get off topic a lot. Oh, Relaxosaurus. When I'm thinking of it, but... On an inconspicuous side of the store, you see what appears to be a small box. With some difficulty, you manage to extract the box and you find a letter penned in immaculate handwriting within. When did this land become ours to protect, and how long will we be bound to it? It was ordained by a code handed down within the Kurosaki clan since time immemorial, an edict that cannot simply be cast aside. If the day would ever come when I would cast aside that yoke, then I couldn't be free of the stagnant custodial duty. Such an irresponsible desire, and yet I yearn for it so. Right. What the fuck? Not gonna lie, this aggressiveness kind of annoys me. The shield is a way for you to negate damage. Dear Lord. The shields have a way to negate damage, so that you don't have incredibly slow health regen the entire time. But sometimes it just... Oh my god. What? Over here. Hello. Alright. It's just gonna be whatever I want. How about that? I actually want that. You. You. I need that. Red wooden lantern. Nice. Zeno, what? Zeno, what? Where could I even gotten a Zeno lore? Okay. Every now and again, I find really strange items. I'm sorry, guys. I don't even notice them. Oh, shit. Now, in terms of progression, I I need computers to upgrade that. Oh my god. Not upgraded to that's rough. That is kind of rough. In terms of progression, it does follow really good progression. Now, if you're gonna wonder, like I did, the progression seems very strange. But I want a Cadres, man. I'm upset that the Catris Ignis is can be ridden. Alright. Isn't this like really small? Why would I I'm just trying to understand why I would ride the very small dog. The progression for the game is quite nice. In terms of I'm here at what 50? 50 is now where I'm starting to get a lot of futuristic items. So yeah. Everything below 50, it wasn't like it was high tech, but they were all still manual stuff. Now this game like really wants me to capture every pal in the game. Because I'm missing early game stuff, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I'm not. I wish there was a way to get more technology points. Or they increase the technology points you got per level by 1. I wish a lot of items became more relevant. So stuff like the poison arrows. Poison arrows would have been nice. I never thought of using them at first because I thought you needed a certain bow for it. Because in the original game, in the beta, you needed a poison bow made in order to use poison arrows. So even though something like the three-shot bow was stronger, it sucked. Oh god. Because you had to use normal shots for three-shot bow. In terms of, like, pals, though, I've liked a lot of them. I really have. I haven't gotten a really big interest in making a big house. So stuff like the antique desk and all the antique stuff, the Sakura stuff, I haven't gotten a big use for it. Swords, which I really like, they don't they don't feel useful. I know, I haven't used a sword this entire game. It's because in the beta I used them. Now, I'm not saying I'm calling them bad just because they're bad in the beta. Alright. Let me go back home real quick. Because there was a plan for this. But the reason I'm gonna assume that they're gonna be as bad as they were in the beta is to get a good use out of them, you have to be up close, obvious. However, how are you gonna get close to an enemy in this game when they utterly destroy you? Like, seriously. So I will use the spear for a bit. I need high quality wooden boards and refined ingot. Damn it. This roof nonsense is kind of bullshit. I know you think that's a weird thing of me to say, and here's why. Alright, that building, that place will not let me sleep because I do not have a roof. Even on a POW bed. Where did you guys see a roof there? I just want to know. Where did you see a roof right here? I didn't see one. Oh yeah. The game gives you a lot of ways to have fun. So you got pals that can go fast. You yourself can go pretty fast. Like my sprint speed isn't nothing. Fuck. My sprint speed isn't nothing to squawk about. But gliding after a really good boost is amazing. But, tree boosts are extremely easy. Rock boosts are kind of hard. And is one of those problems. Like tree boost, they're simple enough. You get the side, and as long as you go high enough, you go high to the side, your character doesn't try to climb the tree. And you get the boost you need while going as far as you want. So gliding in this game, it's great. Flying in the game with a flying pal isn't my favorite.
Yep.
Now, I could just not be using the right guy. There is runner and all sorts of parts that I just not had a good chance to do. Unconscious. Now, there are quite a few creatures that I personally have a great liking to. I personally love Dazi, this lightning cloud buddy. I also like Wixen, and Catchus. They were two great designs. Personally. Hopefully, the Daji Nox, which I saw for a brief moment, isn't that hard to get. If you're wondering why I went here, I have no idea. I think I had an idea in mind and I just forgot. Oh, I went there to sleep. That's right. Duh. No, move. What? I can make Lily's spear out of a. Okay. Now I've also used Meowmere. Okay, right? Meowmere was great. However, it was great because Meowmere hit like 4 times. It's got a DPS value that isn't actually good. Main launcher. We'll get. Let's go down here. There's usually a robot. I expect a one-shot. No, I don't. I wonder. Oh. Nope. I had suspected it had a mercy hit naturally on it. Suncrest Island. Now, because I'm playing this game alone, I do actually really progress slowly. It's not like I didn't have friends who I could have done it with. We do have the game. It's just, yeah. I think I've told you about this once when I started. Usually my friends are people who get ahead. Like, really ahead. Okay, well I'm carrying four... I see. 'Cause for some reason, it refused to put them in there. Wait, I'm still... I don't know what to say. Oh, I'm carrying a bunch of milk again. I'm sure I've always been carrying a lot of milk. Just... I keep thinking about how these are... How overweight my character gets so fast. Time just passes by so fast. I'll show the thing to the guy. Real quick. I just wish I had a lot more ways of obtaining certain materials than I do. I know a lot of them are use the whatchamacallits, the mining. Yeah, you've returned. And with a letter? So it is true. My lady grieves this stagnation just as I do. My apologies, allow me to explain. I was once a Jonian of the Moonflowers. I served as a personal attendant to Lady Saya Kurosaki. She is the one who penned this letter. At one point, I had voiced my concerns regarding the unchanging nature of this land, which we were sworn to protect. It was a shameful act, one which a servant of the Kurosaki clan should never commit. I was prepared to take my own life to atone for my misconduct, but she instead had me exiled. I I have long had my you have a visitor. Okay. I've long had my suspicions about the lady's true feelings. The sight of her lonely expression whenever she spoke of the moon is one that I'll forever be etched in my memory. Reading the letter now only confirms my suspicions. She is similarly burdened with questions about our stagnation, but she would never cast aside her obligation. Her pride as current head of the Kurosaki clan would never admit it. And so I'd ask one favor: you defeat Lady Saya and the usurper as guardian of this purgatory. More to life than the honor-bound duty. The lady needs someone to show her that. I believe you may be the only one up to the task. I implore you, noble Taldamer. Alright, that'll be it. Thank you for watching. See y'all in the next video. Bye.